Hey folks, welcome back to BenOrBreak. I'm your host Ben, and we pick up right where we left off, deep in the Reach. It is currently about midnight and rainy, so we have our circlet of night eye on and E and B off so that the circlet's visual effect actually works and we can see a little bit better. So everything will be a bit grayscale, but I think we will need it. I'm not worried about our goat friends here, for example. Folks, excuse me. Did you goats defeat a bear all on your own? Somehow I feel not. But that would be cool if they did. Usually it goes quite the other way around. Anyway, maybe these are just the goatist goats. Anyway, yes, we're not worried about the goats. What we're worried about is what lurks up in those ruins. We have a task in the area to retrieve a certain shard of a certain blade that we would very much like. I don't know which way is the correct way up. I suspect either would work. It's a door, right? Given that it's the Reach, we can basically expect that it will be swarming with Forsworn. Heard somebody. Hey, that's Frost.
Is someone there? Do your worst.
They're aggressive.
Enough!
Okay. Sorry, the visual effects are going to be a little bit overwhelming with no E and B on, but Night Eye on. I hope that's okay. I figured it'd be more useful to actually be able to see what we're doing a bit better. So the in case you didn't know, the issue with the issue with Night Eye and E and B is that E and B is a visual modification system, and it, at least the default version, is a wrapper. It just takes what the game passes to it and reinterprets it to make it look prettier. But that usually means taking the colors back down to how they're supposed to be, lighting, etc. So the Night Eye effect in game doesn't do much through an E and B. Not sure if that's different for the injector version of an E and B, but that's generally a less stable, more prone to glitches way to use E and B, so it's not worth it just for this corner case. So we just turn it off if we have to use Night Eye. If it wasn't raining, we'd probably be able to get away without Night Eye, just use a lantern and our eyes, but the rain plus midnight plus a ton of dangerous enemies everywhere means we have to be vigilant, which means things will just be a little less pretty. We will go in there. I believe it's a side area, not strictly necessary to go through to progress along this path. So we're going to keep Frost with us as long as possible. Since having wheels... Oh, he didn't even notice us. Pretty potent. We may even wait to loot until we come back down. I think the way out is mostly just coming back down the way you went in. I don't really remember for this particular run. Eventually we have to... Man, those Forsworn can't see us at all. He heard something. But they don't have night vision effects.
The Reach will be ours again.
Oh, we didn't get him. There we go. So yeah, we're just uncharacteristically basically going full Lancelot into this whole pile of Forsworn. Kind of refreshing. So far we've mostly been sneaking and stabbing. Oh boy. Well, we got you out of the way of the rocks, Frost, but we seem to have phased through the terrain. Yes, I don't think we're supposed to be under here. Much better. Alright, come on, buddy. So I don't know if that was a scripted effect that knocked us off our horse. I think we did dodge the boulders themselves. That, I believe, is... There's someone here. There's a stairway up from below, which I believe is where the door that we skipped led from. Oh, wow, that was a... Oh, they're alive. Okay. Hey, Frost. I was thinking of dashing you on down that slope, but that would be too dangerous.
I can take you.
No, no, you can't. We have the high ground in more ways than one. A horse is a pretty big advantage. Yeah. Ah, okay, that is a scripted effect from the boulder. Wow. I don't know if I've ever experienced that before. Buddy, you okay? Can't click you. Are you still stuck in an animation? There we go. When in doubt, just sprint into NPCs. Sometimes it gets them unstuck from that sort of thing. And we'll have to watch out for those boulders. There we go. Bit annoying how it puts away my sword when I mount a horse and then have to manually take it back out. That's fine. Normally, on a horse, we're just riding. Oh boy, that is... What was that? A werewolf troll?
That's your best, huh?
Troll. What did they have a troll here
Reach
for?
belongs to the Forsworn.
Whoa! That Forsworn was going quick. Okay, well, now we're possibly in trouble. Wow! That just dealt all that damage at once. Okay, what do we have to do here? Nope, didn't matter. Was that a Briarheart, I think? That was savage. So we'll try going in with a horse one more time. And if that doesn't work, then we will try sneaking. Also pretty lethal in the dark with the rain. See, I believe there's another one back here. Cool. Oh, you didn't actually knock him down. Yeah, I think that is a Briarheart. So if we just use our mobility, keep only
Reach belongs to the
engaging with one of them at a time,
Forsworn. You can't win this.
then we definitely can win this. Oh, looks like Frost took some hits. We'll have to be a little careful. Man, they're so fast.
That's all you've got.
Is that both of them? I think so. Alright, good boy, Frost. What a machine.
The reach will be ours again.
And this may be where we have to leave our friend. Possible we could make the jump over there, but I won't count on it. Alright, E and B back on now that we're indoors. And we probably want our lantern. I'll keep the camera in first person because of these tight quarters. Probably not going to have room for that battle axe. Stairway up. Man, after playing this character for so long on third person, first person is a little disorienting. Normally I'd play in first person all the time. Hope that's all right for y'all too. I think we picked up some junk there. What was that? Right, well, I'm not seeing it, so that's probably fine. Not sure what barnacles are doing in the air, but okay. Barnacles are little critters that need to live in water. I get their Nordic barnacles in a Nordic tomb, but well, this might not even be a Nordic tomb necessarily. It probably was constructed as one, but we're obviously finding Forsworn, not Draugr in here. This is an interesting question. Do we think that this was built by the Nords, as many of the tombs of this
Forsworn will reclaim what is rightfully ours.
design were? Or is this built by the Reach people? Okay, looks like we're about in here, maybe a little bit to our left. Perfect. Was it up to a balcony or something? I think that's what I remember this being. Oh, that's empty. All right, well, we make our way back in. A quick reminder to, you know the things, like, comment, subscribe. I have, for the stream, I am watching chat. I don't have it up on stream for Skyrim, though, because look at this beautiful text and head-up display free screen. But I have it open on a second monitor, so I can see. Say hi if you're enjoying it. What do we have here?
Huh?
Gravesinger, eh? Glad we didn't have to find out what she can do. My goats! What did they do to my goats? Truly the cruelest thing the Forsworn do. Murder goats. I'm personally guessing this was a Nordic tomb that has been at some point taken over by the Men of the Reach in some time past the... Whoa! First age. Shout out to our Deadly Traps mods, because that trap was deadly. Right, I believe we just came in here. Up on over here. Perfect. Power attack, deal 22 extra damage. Well, okay. Uh-oh. He's attempting to ascend to Aetherius. He seems to have failed. Okay. Turn the corner, and yep, there's a trap on the ground. Much better. Still have to watch out for that soul trap, perhaps? I didn't quite see where we could access that. Guessing the lever will open that portcullis over there. Hop on over that trap again. Okay, there's the gem. Not really sure why we didn't set that trap off, the soul gem trap, but I'll take it. Possibly it's not wise to be sneaking around with our lantern on, but I do want to be able to see what we're doing, and it's so dark. We'll turn it off when we get outside, and then turn it back on if we need to. probably just actually have to use our night vision circlet. It's dark as pea soup out here. Remember the hotkey. That was not the right hotkey for turning off E and B.
Glory to the Forsworn.
Uh-oh, there we go. Did he hear us? Or he's just really happy about the Forsworn? Nope, he's just really happy about being Forsworn, I guess. Okay. Oh, I meant to take the Briarheart. You can pickpocket the Briarheart. Oops, I switched off R, might I? You pickpocket the Briarheart off of a Briarheart, they die. So, misclick there, but we only had a 50% chance at actually grabbing it anyway. From Frog to Man, and that's not a book I'm familiar with. Is it long? Oh, it's about bullywugs. I'm guessing that was ported from a previous game or something. Black Soul Gem. And we should probably save. Yeah, I see Hagraven over there. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Nice, enchantments we don't know. Actually, Black Whisper might be more safe of an option here. Never mind, not necessary. Oh my, what is... Well, we know what this is, but... Pommel Stone of Mehrunes Razor. Okay. And a Stone of Baron Zaya. And a goat. Rest in pieces, goat. I will not take your hide from you. Sold him in there. I think there it is. Okay. Time is... Whoa there. Oh, there's a corpse there. We may be able to do without Circlet of Night Eye and just use our lantern now. And turn E and B back on. Yeah, that's fine. We needed it for when we were fighting on Frost. Ooh, I think that got the damage buff from traps too. I thought it'd just be like a flames spell. Yep, that crone has just been roasting somebody. Just Hagraven things, I guess. Well, there's something up, some treasure up there. I don't think we can make it up there without Whirlwind Sprint, though. No, not quite. Not going to waste our time trying that. Alright, let's make our way back down. Get in that side interior area that we skipped over. And finish looting down there. Left. Yes. And we'll probably be able to get back to Markarth in the early hours of the morning. Let's see if we can turn that marker off for now. Frost? Where did we leave Frost? There's Frost. Ready, buddy? We'll just whistle for him when we're ready. There's a few things we want to make sure we pick up on foot. Like this chest. Alright, do we go down there now? Possibly. Probably. Sure. Uh-oh, not if we crash. Last we've been a couple episodes without crashing. That's fine. We'll have an autosave coming back out of that ruin, so we just missed picking up a couple items. Sorry about that, folks. Just Skyrim things. I think it's just one of those undiagnosable intermittent crashes because we just came through this area and had no problems. The kinds of crashes that are a bit more worrisome, but also like fixable, are ones that you can, are repeatable, reproducible. If you do a certain thing or go to a certain place, it happens. Then you can figure out what in that place is causing the crash, or what is the thing you're doing that causes the crash. Usually a missing asset or corrupted mesh or probably don't need our blade out. There wasn't anything on him. Let's just save right here, just in case. We did crash coming down these stairs. Let's grab what's over here first, if there's anything. There's beds. That's actually tempting. Are they available? They are, if I wanted to sleep in a hay pile. But I think we're close enough to Markarth, and we don't have anything else to do before then, that we will just get a proper... Woo! Did not mean to fall off here. Hop, 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 back up. Come on. Nope, it's not. I'm stuck. Okay, we will fall down this slope. That's fine.
We're the natives of the Reach, followers of the old ways.
Forsworn forever!
Wow, they're just really happy about being Forsworn. I wish I was that happy about anything in my life. That I could just, in the middle of the night, walk around shouting it through the rain. Are we the baddies? This is not the place with the door. Okay. Maybe it's down, here it is. Okay, we'll make sure that's cleared out and then we'll go fetch Frost. If we're going to deal with a Forsworn encampment, we should deal with all of it. We'll see if we can get away without a lantern. Perhaps.
Kill one of us, and 3 more will take their place. The Forsworn are unstoppable. What was that?
Well, we got caught pickpocketing, so we weren't able to grab that briar heart. No, his corpse fell through the floor, so I'm not sure we'll actually be able to loot it. Did he drop a weapon? Doesn't look like he had time to get a weapon out. Okay, well, it may reappear, but it's also fine if we just have to lose the loot. Probably gonna need our lantern.
It's taken a toll on the merchants of Skyrim. Good.
Hallway there, door there, and here, another door. And this is where we came in. Oh, sorry, this is where we came in.
Settlement gets attacked. No place in the Reach is safe from the Forsworn.
Let's go this way first then. I suspect a trap. Whenever there's a chest just sitting at the end of the hallway, you have to be careful. Woo! Suspecting a trap, and that's still a little scary. That's a very loud noise. Did it come out of the floor? I didn't quite see. I'm not actually sure I saw what we set off either. We'll try pickpocketing the heart again. Nice. We missed out on the XP from fighting him, but whatever. sometimes style points are worth it. Yeah, sure. We're about to get to Markarth. I think we don't need to worry too much about overloading. Frost still has some carry weight, we know. But we do want that garlic. Okay. So we came in. That is the trap. Let's go into first person and try to be very careful. Maybe make a save because I'm not seeing the trigger. Ah, it's on the chest. Okay, well. We don't have the perk to disarm trap triggers yet. So we'll try doing that and then immediately backing up. Okay. This leads back up to Skyrim. Okay, we will investigate that in a moment. Let's make sure we've cleared everything in here.
I'm dying for a rest. I swear I could lie down right now and just sleep forever.
Know the feeling.
This war has taken a toll on the merchants of Skyrim. Good.
No, not good. Oh, sorry about your butt. We're friends with some of those merchants. I can't quite see if there's anything in here, but there is lockpicking XP. I wonder if this is one of the possible radiant locations for prisoner rescue quests. Sometimes the companions will give those, for example. We have to rescue a citizen of Skyrim from imprisonment. Better. Okay. Down here. Corridors are tight. Not necessarily in a good way. Someone over there, more hallway there. Okay.
Over here.
And fighting in first person is hard after fighting third person so much. Man, these folks are really aggressive. They don't block. I mean, they're dual wielding, so it makes sense, but... I wonder if our combat mods touch that, change their combat style a bit. Because I really do notice the Forsworn being aggressive. I think that's a feature, not a bug. Turns out nationalism is quite the motivating force. Oops. Okay. There's still more in here? Okay. Okay. Alright, so this opens back up to Skyrim, and I think the last opening to Skyrim would just have been the stairwell we found at the top, or near the top. But I remember often being confused at this particular ruin. Agrock readout. Alright, looks like the sun's coming up. Soon. Slowly. Dimly. That's good. We will try to find Frost and then skedaddle. Ooh, nice. Those will make some valuable potions. Poor Nalja is tired to the bone, though. Is there anything out there on that tower? I Steve not. I think we might have been up here. Okay, well, let's find our Frost. Or see if we can get him to come to us. Don't think there's anything else we need to loot. But let's check. Oops, did not come the right way out of this. See, tower, and then the path. Oh, we'll whistle first. And Frost will make his way down because he's such a good boy. Does not look like a... Yeah, this is a pillar, not a tower. I thought it was a actual tower for a moment. There's our buddy. Hey there, hey. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Alright, probably done with the lantern. I don't think there's anything else we need to loot. Just want to check up the slope because can't pass up on any nugget of wealth, can we? Yes, okay, that's the boulder trap, so we have been here, and that's the door we went in. Cool. I do think the last entrance was up to that cupola up there. Cool. To Markarth. In a nice warm dry bed. Alright, the last piece of Mehrunes Razor that remains to be retrieved is apparently guarded by someone in Morthal, so we will be stopping there before too long. I have little doubt. The reason we're going to Markarth right now is to continue a to pick up a Dark Brotherhood contract. You have to talk to a Moiri at the Hagskir. And we also have a couple miscellaneous Thieves Guild jobs to do. Let's get back on the road. Here's our friendly goat flock, who I will believe in my heart killed that bear, rather than vice versa. Okay, we actually want to go this way, so maybe staying on the path isn't going to be counterproductive for a bit. Not sure if there's any marked roads nearby. No, not quite. He's not on our map. So let's see what we're working with. Some slopes, but the road is down there. You see the bridge. I think we can probably make it down. Maybe not. Better safe than sorry, right? You can cut diagonally along this slope, and then this one. Oops, sorry, Frost. I think we've just about done it. Oh, I thought we landed in the water there. Okay. Huh. Let's see, can we open that chest from horseback? No. Worth a try. I guess Convenient Horses isn't quite set up to activate containers like that. You can do dead bodies, but I don't know if that's a different case in the game code. Alright, beautiful. Time is 7. Thought we'd pick up that nerd. Nope, guess not. That's fine. We have travelers on the road wearing robes. Unfriendly travelers. Okay, let's dodge out of the range of their magic, get behind this corner, turn around, and then charge in. Necromancers. Ooh, we're getting some stutter. 7 a.m. on a bright morning just out of sight of the city, and we come across some big old necromancers. What is the world coming to? Nerd, please. Thankfully, we did complete all our Nernroot-related fetch quests, except for the Crimson Nernroot one eventually. Oh. Let's get some slightly less conspicuous clothes on before we reach the city. Alright, well hopefully things have settled down since the last time that we were here. Okay, Frost, I'll park here with some of your horse buddies. How's that? And then we'll be back pretty soon. Anything we need? Probably not. In fact, we can, I'm sure, store some of this stuff. I don't think we need to buy or sell anything. Well, I'm taking stuff out of the horse sack. I want to put it in. Oops. Cool. Alright, we'll probably get our contract, possibly get a night's sleep, do our Thieves Guild jobs, and then it'll be on to the next thing. Well, the Hag's Cure, we know where that is. Huh, the door said unlock, but it was unlocked.
It's down the stairs, dear. Just come right in.
Oops. Hey, Bethel, I'm looking for Mwiri.
Hello, friend.
Wait a minute. Why do we have a quest marker in? Oh, we have to do a numbers job here, too. Okay, where's Mwiri, then? Does he sleep here? I believe so. What am I missing? He is very often in here. Is he out shopping or something? Well, we'll try to get the numbers job done before we leave. And I think we just hippity hop on over here. She will think we are leaving. We forward those numbers. And hopefully that will keep her from seeing us on the way out this time. Cool. One job down, 2 to go, and of course finding Mwiri. Oops. Oh, in the Silver Blood Inn. Oh, am I being dumb? Is it in the description? And to contact Mwiri, the apothecary's assistant in the Hag's Cure. Okay, the syntax there is vague. It could be saying that she is the assistant at the Hag's Cure, or that in the Hag's Cure I am to talk to her. We know the former is true, but apparently the latter is not, and we have to talk to her in the Silver Blood Inn. So we will do that.
Excuse me, but do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave?
Which house? No, I haven't.
Seems no one I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. We believe this house might have been used for Daedra worship, evil rites, and so forth.
For worshiping. Do you need any help?
I was actually just about to head on inside. Be good to have someone watch my back. Follow me, and keep your eyes open. Daedra are powerful creatures and tricksters. Never know what you'll find.
We may have one additional thing to do before we leave town, but let's see what Mary actually wants.
Another drink, Kosnak? A porter with Arnleif and Sons.
Have a seat, my friend.
The finest here.
All your drinks are watered down, Clever. You aren't fooling me, and you know Liz.
Wow, I wish I had that ability. Where'd she go?
Drinks anyhow.
I wasn't aware
Oh, she
that
wants to
Liz
sit up
was
here.
having trouble, Kosnak.
This is not very private
Arnleif and Sons not doing a good turn
area
of
to talk
business these days?
about.
Need something?
What are you blind?
Make it quick.
That store is empty. Forsworn get
Okay,
almost
hey,
every
Princess
shipment
Murray.
that comes in.
That's
Why are
just
you looking at me like that?
I'm so sorry to hear that.
It's about that thingy thing. The thingy thing you want done.
The Dark Brother. My goodness, you're really here. The Black Sacrament. It actually worked?
Yes, no, tell me what you need. Ideally somewhere else. There's literally 10 people facing us.
What I need is for Elaine Dufont to die. I want him hunted down and murdered like the dog he is.
Shouldn't you be helping me then?
Okay, I'll need more to go on than that. Who, where,
I didn't know it when we were with each other, but Elaine is actually the leader of a band of cutthroats. Bandits. They're holed up in some old dwarven ruin. Raldbethar. It's near Windhelm. They use it as their base. It's where they stage their raids. I want you to go to that ruin, find Elaine Dufont, and kill him. I don't care about his friends. Do whatever you want with them. But Elaine has to die.
Well, we know how to deal with bandits. It will be done.
Excellent. Once Elaine is dead, I'll pay you. In gold. I've saved up a bit. I hope that'll do. But, well, there is one more thing. If you're interested.
I'm listening.
If you can, I want you to kill someone else as well. You don't have to, not as part of our deal, but if you do, I'll pay you even more. It's Nilsine Shattershield in Windhelm. If Nilsine dies too, I'll make it worth your while.
The Shatter Shields have lost a lot. I don't love their parents, but I don't know Nilsine. What's going on here?
I went to Windhelm to see the Shattershields. They were old and dear friends, and in mourning. Frigga was killed recently.
Yes.
Murdered. I met Elaine in the tavern, while I was drinking my sadness away. He was handsome and charming. He said I was the beautiful lily of his dreams. Elaine made all the pain just go away. But it was all lies. Elaine used me. He ruined my name, destroyed my friendship with the Shattershields. Do you know why Elaine was in Windhelm? He heard about Frigga's murder. He wanted to befriend the family in their grief and rob them blind. Elaine used me to get close to my friends.
Well, the voice actor is putting in
And
work.
now they all think I'm some kind of monster. Elaine Dufont took my life, and now I'm taking his.
Weary. They took you for some kind of monster, but I don't know if you want to become one. Murder for hire is serious business, and are you sure about Nilsine?
Don't you see? I was like a daughter to Tova, a sister to Nilsine and Frigga. But the family refuses to believe my innocence, no matter what I say. Couldn't they understand that I was used? That I was grieving for Frigga too? No, they treated me like garbage, threw me away. With Nilsine dead, maybe then Tova will realize what she's lost, huh? Maybe then she'll see that I was just as much a daughter as the others. And if not, may she drown in her own tears.
I assume you're going to tell me?
It's rotten because the wood is cheap and it's soaked with ale.
We'll see about it. Is there anything else?
I planned to kill Elaine myself, you know. Nilsine too, but lost my nerve. I even brewed a special poison, lotus extract. Maybe you could use it? Just coat your weapon with it. Then you get the idea.
Not a day goes by I don't ask that question myself, my dear.
I'll make no guarantees about Nilsine. But a line I can deal. So far...
Make them all pay for what they've done to me.
No, I don't know if revenge is the right way. I know that's weird coming from a Dark Brotherhood assassin, but so far we've killed to prevent or alleviate pain, not to cause it. Or at least that's what we've been telling ourselves. We'll sleep on it.
Isn't there some business you should be tending to?
Girl's gotta get some rest.
Forsworn rampaging through the streets, as if business wasn't slow enough.
And the conditions in the Warrens are pretty bad too, from what I hear.
Yes, I've heard such things. The Jarl has things under control. Don't you worry.
Well, I won't be renting a room. What? Investigate the conditions in the Warrens. Okay, sure, I guess so. But what we really want is the room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
I forget, is it the one up the stairs or one in here? I think in here. Yes. Heavy. All right. We'll get our 8. Have it's practically dinner at this point in Skyrim. We have to help that vigilant, and we also have to investigate conditions in the Warrens, which I'm pretty sure is mod-added content, though I'm not sure what or why or which. Yeah, I've investigated conditions in the Warrens previously. Love it! Potato farming on basically bare rock. I suppose if your city is Markarth, that's what you kind of have to do, but I believe we're using a compilation cleaning up of JK's major cities. Okay, we're investigating conditions in the Warrens. Is there anything particular we're supposed to be noticing?
Don't know anyone here who doesn't have rattles or ataxia.
And another poor sod bites the dust. We can't even blame this one on Jira Nur. Now, for you see, a good businessman, and the Silverbloods, well, they are good businessmen. They don't let valuable property die. And that's all our friend here was. Property. But now, he's finally free.
You just sat there and let him... Well, I shouldn't say that. And we already know that wage slavery is slavery. None of these are good options. Why, interesting NPCs, do you give us so many options and none of them are good? Sure.
You're a religious person.
Nope.
So am I. I'm just not as familiar with the tenets as most. But I do believe, when it serves my purpose.
Obviously an outsider. What are you doing here, Breton?
You might say I'm here to acquire property. Slaves. I promise them fortune and glory, and give them a life of bondage. But that was before I learned that my mother was born a slave, like Saint Alessia herself. So now I no longer acquire slaves. I plan to free one. But right now, I'm just thirsty. Let's discuss this over at the inn, shall we?
I suppose I'm listening. And then we still have to help that vigilant. Possibly we should have done that before renting the room, but
they say
we're
ale
tired.
is cheaper than blood in Markarth. But I've found if you give a man enough ale, he'll give you his blood for free.
No, I think you got that wrong. Blood's cheaper than silver.
Not that I would do that to you. You seem like the sort who can hold their liquor anyway.
Well, so thought I, until a few nights ago. Somehow ended up in the Temple of Dibella groping a statue. Still haven't puzzled that one out yet.
This city once belonged to the dwarves. Hard to believe, isn't it? Can you imagine? Dwarves running up and down the paths, with their little dwarf children in their pointy dwarven hats.
I don't know if the Dwemer were that little, my friend.
Outsiders.
This is an ode to... This one's a favorite of mine. A legend we all
my
know
good
and
man.
love.
How's married life?
Disappointing?
I'm sorry to hear it.
Our
But
hero,
I've been in your
like a
shoes,
warrior.
and it's still better than walking on bare feet.
Guess we guess we don't have a stool again.
Local piss. Real Blackbriar mead, fresh from Riften.
You read my mind, Clapper. A bottle of Blackbriar Reserve for me and my good friend here.
How did you manage to cripple yourself to gain?
Appreciated.
All right, that's better. Now that we're settled, I take it you're gonna have some questions.
What's the real reason?
Back in Lawrence, you said you worked for slavers and now against them?
Yep, and I had no problems doing it. I convinced myself I was giving them a better life.
That one's my favorite.
The slave masters I know make sure their property is well rested. You get a bed and 3 square meals a day. Of course, there's that pesky matter of losing your personal freedom that makes any benefits seem lousy in retrospect.
Indeed, and I don't think your slavers would take kindly to defectors. Are you in danger?
That's why I haven't technically defected. As in, I'm still working on how I plan to betray them. I was kind of hoping you'd help me.
Okay, well, I'm listening. None of these are intelligent options. We need to talk about, okay, what's your plan? But there's no option for the plan, so I guess we'll just learn about the slavery, I guess.
The market changes, but generally, slaves fall into 3 categories. The hard labor, to work in the mines and the fields. The house labor, as in washing dishes, cleaning linens, sweeping the floor. And of course, the one thing that is always in demand is whores. Men, women, beasts. A noble is not a noble without a harem to call their own.
And the buyers, you just said are nobles, but okay, we'll take the interesting NPCs dialogue options.
All sorts of people, from all walks of life. There are those who want the labor, and others who want to make a political statement. Then there are those whose interests are more, well, you know, carnal. It really depends on what kind of property you're looking to purchase.
Can we continue with the quest?
Illegal, immoral, and downright mean. But that doesn't stop people from doing it, just like anything else that's profitable. But these folks are remnants of the old House Drez. People who consider slavery to be as natural as breathing. For them, it's more than just the money. It's tradition.
Slavery is as natural as a swarm of mosquitoes in your trousers.
True, but promise a man enough gold, and he'll do unspeakable things, even to his own character. All right, that's better. Now that we're settled, I take it you're going to have some questions.
What do you think I've been asking? I want to know about the job.
Yeah, she was a girl from a small town in Whiterun by the name of Riverwood. They promised her a fortune in gold and gave her chains of iron.
Ben Riverwood, what was her name?
Did I say Riverwood? I get these small Nord villages confused. It was another one. Riverwood's been on my mind because, well, you know, dragons.
Dragons? This is sus. This is so... That's obviously supposed to be a clue that there's something else going on here.
Well, you might say we share a striking resemblance. She recognized me immediately, of course, but didn't say a word. It turns out that one of the guards had took pity on her and raised me as his own. Sad story, but I aim to make sure it has a happy ending. All right, that's better. Now that we're settled, I take it you're going to have some questions.
Yes, what is your name? What is your quest?
Well, I was going to start by doing my old job, recruiting a miner. Not as a slave, but as bait.
You're not getting
You see,
any coin
I
from
haven't
me.
been delivering any slaves as of late, and my employers have told me not to return until I do so. So I need someone to serve as my prisoner and get me inside. Then it's just a matter of finding her and finding a way out.
None of these are good dialogue options. Immersive NPCs, like Skyrim's vanilla options have their flaws too. A lot of them are pretty generic, but this is naive. What am I planning to do? Take slaves? And what am I, a monster? No. None of these are true. Whatever. We're just doing this quest at this point because I'm curious, not because it's looking like a good quest.
Oh, excellent. With you posing as a slave, I don't have to put one of these poor saps in danger.
Where are we headed?
Well, that's the tricky part. She spent her whole life working the mines, but age is catching up with her. The old ones, they usually get auctioned off as chambermaids up at the old Rothvine Manor, up north. But whether you're a new slave or an old one, before anybody goes to auction, they first get sent to the docks in Shattered Plank Cave. Well, basically, we can try either location, but it depends on what kind of cover story we're going to use. That will determine our next move.
Well, we could try house servant.
Oh, someone who knows proper etiquette. To some, you're
Not
more
quite.
valuable than 1,000 brutes in the field. All right, then it's settled. Find some peasant clothes and meet me at the docks in Solitude when you're ready.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
I'm gonna be a silversmith one day, like my mother and father.
Isn't there some business?
Getting to it, Murray.
Isn't there some business?
Well, I was
you
not
should
impressed by the start to that quest so far, immersive NPCs. Alright, we have to help Vigilant Tyrannus, which I believe is here. And finally, we have a Thieves Guild job to do, and that will probably be it for tonight.
Fresh food. No wood rot on the furniture. Someone's been here. Recently. But the people I asked say no one enters or leaves. Wait, did you hear that? I think it came this way. That's it. Something's inside the house.
What?
Come on, get to the bottom of this. Come out. We know you're here.
Let's not be so hasty.
There's another door. See if you can get it open. Stendar's mercy.
It's locked.
This isn't an ordinary Daedra. We have to get help.
Weak.
I'm not sure what you're scared of.
You're strong. Crush him.
Okay.
You first. Come on. Let's go.
Right, I think there's supposed to be some scripted little thingies happening right now.
No. Kill him.
There it is.
Crush his bones. Tear at his flesh.
Get out of my head, Daedra.
You will kill. You will kill, or you will die.
I don't want to die. I can't die here. The Daedra has us.
Vigilant?
It's you or me.
Tyrannus? No.
Is someone there?
Something's here.
Is someone there? Yeah. That's...
Yes. Your reward is waiting for you, mortal. Further down.
Farther down. He attacked us. Well, we are still members of the Thieves Guild, so we're not going to leave this Daedra-infested house without something to show for it. So many loot chests. Better than a dungeon.
Yes, further into the bowels.
No, I am not entering your bowels. That's silly. Mead barrel. Just an ordinary meat, okay.
So close. Your prize is waiting.
Yeah, so whatever this Daedra is clearly trying to deceive us. Let's be a little more cautious. A rusty mace. Is this what you're offering us?
Fool! Did you think Moleg Bal, the Lord of Domination, would so easily reward you?
Can't even move our camera.
What do you see from that little cage? Speak!
Well, since we can't move our... Oops.
Fool! Did you think Moleg Bal, the Lord of Domination, would so
Sorry, folks, I think I misclicked.
Reward you? What do you see from that little cage? Speak!
Can we move our camera? Nope. I only see the spikes of the trap. I can't see the mace over there.
Sharp, aren't they? This was the last thing many saw before they were sacrificed in my name. But a Daedric lord has his enemies, and my rival Boethia had her priest desecrated. So long since it's tasted blood, until you came.
You want revenge on Boethia?
Revenge? No, I want submission. I want the priest who did this to bend his knee and give me his soul. He comes by to perform Boethia's insulting rites at my altar, but he's been missing, captured and bound, left to rot. Save him. Let him perform his rite one more time. And when he does, we will be waiting for him.
Well, it's probably a bad idea to get caught up in the squabbles between two different Daedric lords. But that's a bit late for that now, isn't it? We seem to have already done so. Okay. Is this person always in the same place? I'm going to say Deepwood Readout. But it's possible it's one of those Radiant things. Broker's Leap Readout. Okay. So it can be different places. Cool. Another day. Another Daedra. Should someone draw a weapon? What was that? You know what? Okay, to the smelter overseer's house, we have one final errand to perform. Up there? Okay. Now this lock, so we're looking at about here, maybe. Cool. Do we have a mayhem quest for a bedlam job? Yes, we do. So we should be a little bit liberal with what we're stealing. I know these are at 100%, so we're not going to bother trying, for pickpocketing at least. Pickpocketing's dangerous. You know, we could do a little bit of Understone Keep to make sure we get the Bedlam job done. We also have, I looked up the Orange Moon quest we tried to do. It's that Dwarven Ruin of Katums in Eastmarch that we weren't able to get into. We need a key before we arrive there. There's a couple places you can find such a key. One of them is Understone Keep, so that seems like a good thing to do while we are here. I'm guessing we'll see what Calcimo is sitting on. Might have an item of interest over there. And we can hopefully hit our mark for the Bedlam job by stealing stuff from the royal quarters if needed. We could take all this scrap, but probably not. Solar bauble. There's a Calcimo. Oh. That's the letter he sent to us. What is the silver? Is that the one we wanted? Silver bauble? Solar bauble. Okay. Looks orange. Cool. That's probably what we needed. Do we want to be wearing our pickpocketing necklace? Probably. Minor deft hands. Very cool. Let's see what that can do for us. Perfect. 100% chance to steal. That's what I want to see. Suppose we could take some of this dwemer metal, give it to Frost, melt it down. That does it. That also gets silver burdened, but it's fine. Right, and we'll put the bent scrap back down. Balmore. Won't mind if I do. Oh, my hands are overburdened. Okay. Bonk. Off we go. Alright, folks. I think that was everything on the agenda for this time. So I will, between episodes, run back out to Frost, store some of our stuff, figure out where we're headed next, and we'll pick up there for next time. Keep an eye on the channel page for when that will be. Unfortunately, we're not on a set schedule right now. But if you like and subscribe, YouTube's more likely to let you know when the next stream will be when I put it up. So I'm guessing we'll be headed through the Pale. We've got a couple things to do here, including killing the Lion du Front and possibly Milsine. Or a couple things to do up here. A couple dungeons, finding that Priest of Boethia in Brooker's Leap readout. Good stuff. Also finding Mehrunes Razor. That's a nice place to be. So, thanks y'all for watching. Hope you enjoyed as much as I did. And keep an eye on the channel page as before. So I hope to see y'all next time. And goodbye until then.